Okay, so in this video I'm going to teach you the basics of getting a course set up within the Learndash plugin. Alright, so let's go down to Learndash LMS. I'll just click on that because I want to show you the different groups here. It takes you into courses by default. So there are 4 main types of content within the Learndash LMS. The course is the highest level, and then within a course you can create lessons, and then within lessons you can create topics, and then quizzes are a little bit separate, but you can associate a quiz with a lesson. So what we want to do is start off by creating a course, which we're already on the courses page. So we'll create a course here. Add new, just like a WordPress post. Test course. Now here is one thing that I want to show you right now. Access restrictions. So when we do various things like have a user fill out an assessment, or if they buy one of our products, we will add appropriate access tokens to their user accounts, which we can then use to restrict or actually open up access for them. So the default is, of course, it's public, anybody can get to the course, but if you click here in access restrictions, I've got some hopefully intuitive restrictions that you can set. So if you wanted this to be accessible to only the retreat buyers, you could put that. If you wanted group coaching buyers to also have access, you could add them as well. Now when you publish this post, it will only be accessible by those who have bought the retreat and bought the group coaching session. I'm going to remove that for now for the purposes of this test. So this test course, you can put, this would be basic info about course here. And then you can, we don't want to set the price or anything here because we're using WooCommerce to actually sell our products, and then we can associate from there using the access restrictions. So there are just some quick options here: sort lesson by title, date, or menu order. So that I think the default is the title, and those are the lessons that will show up underneath this course, and we haven't created those yet. Sort lesson direction, ascending or descending. So you could say put them in lesson title order, ascending. That would be one way. If this is progressive and you want to force, a prerequisite, you can do that here. This lesson progression is by default. Learndash forces the user to go in order. But if you had 5 lessons, let's say, and you wanted them to be able to skip, let's say they want to do lesson 1 and then lesson 4, then you could check this box and that will disable the forced lesson progression. Then they could do the lessons in any order they wanted, but the default is that they have to go in order. So we will publish that. So very easy, right? Get a course created, nice and easy. And just waiting for it to load. Okay, so that's now published. So now we would want to create some lessons. So back to Learndash LMS, and let's click on lessons. And we'll add new. Do test lesson here. Again, you can put in actually here is where you would want to put in the content of the lesson. So if you wanted to add a video or put images and text, you would do that here, and that's what would be displayed as the lesson to the user. you've got some options down here. The big one here that you want to do is associated with the course. We created a test course, so we're going to do it. We want to select that test course. Now this particular lesson will become available only within the test course. So again, you can choose access restrictions if you want to, and you'll definitely want to do that if it's a paid course. So we'll publish this lesson. Let's put a little bit of content in there. Update that. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so topics, these are if you want to make a multiple page lesson, then you can create topics and then associate them with the particular lessons. I don't think we're going to use that, so I'm not going to cover that because you can do as many lessons as you want, and I'm assuming that we will post a video or something like that for the lesson, and then either have them take a quiz or just move on to the next lesson. So we already had it. The next video will be on quizzes. We'll go into detail on that, but for this video's purpose, I'm just going to show you one that's been created. I'm going to edit it, and I'm just going to make sure that it gets associated with this course. So when these options come up, I want to scroll down and associate it with the lesson that we just created, the test lesson, and then also associate it with the correct course. I'm not going to assign a certificate, but this will force this quiz to come up only in the test course and under the test lesson. So we'll update that. Now go back to courses, and we'll check this out on the front end really quickly. So our test course, we'll view that. Okay, so now we just click on test lesson to get started, our lesson 1, and there's our content. Did you learn something? And you might have a video or whatever you put in for the lesson, and then when they're done with that, they can take the quiz, and that will get them started in the quiz. I didn't actually put, I don't think I put a question in there, but that would get them started in the quiz right here. Alright, that's it for this video.